Alright fellow racers, it is your boy Vexed again, and we are here for round 4 of the URL Gt2 Championship. And as we go into it, we've currently got Wayne in first place in the standings. We've got Somerset Sarge's second in the standings. Toten's currently third in the standings. Ice Chand is fourth. Palmer's fifth. Vexed is sixth. Flash is seventh. Benzo's eighth. Graham Ali is 9th, Moncani is 10th, Gingerbread Salmon 11th, Naked Racer 12th, and Mawson is 13th. This is, as I say, the fourth round at Laguna Seca, and we'll have a quick look at the grid. We've got Toten on pole, Wayne G is currently in second, Naked Racer has made it to third, Brian Moncani's in fourth, Vexed is fifth, Benzo sixth, Somerset Sarge 7th, and Flash Maxi's bringing up the rear in 8th. So we've got a few people missing again this race, but without further ado, let's get into it. And there's a rolling start, as with the previous weeks. Let's let 50 minutes of racing begin. So we've got Wayne G starting to chase down Toten. He's had a really good start there. Going a little bit deep into turn 1, Toten's still covering the inside. I don't know if Wayne G's going to manage to go around the outside. He's taking a bit of a gamble there, and Naked Racer managed to come alongside him. Wayne G dipping the wheel onto the gravel there a little bit. Naked Racer's right back up on his bumper again. Literally pushing them along at this point. I've got a bit of a train forming as Naked Racer goes for a move. It's a bit of a late one. Looks like he might have got it done now. I think he is going to take it into this left-hander here. Yeah, Wayne G's going to follow back in. I think he's actually just gone wide. I think Naked Racer went wide. He dipped the wheel on the gravel. Wayne G's managed to get back through. We've also got Brian Moncani. Vexed is in the mix there as well as Somerset Sarge and Benzo, so they're all in a bit of a train at the moment. Oh, it looks like there was contact there between Vex and the Naked Racer. Looks like Naked Racer kind of sort of T-bowed him a little bit. I think he's backed off to give him the position back there. It's an unfortunate instant there. I think Naked said it was actually there was a bit of lag happened, a bit of a lag spike, and it was kind of unavoidable. So we've still currently got Toten is in first place at the start of lap 2. Wayne G is second. Brian Moncani is third. Benzo fourth. Somerset Sarge is up to fifth. Flash Mexi's in sixth. Vexed is seventh. Naked Racer's dropped to 8th. Got on board with Toten quickly. Wayne G's sort of dropped a little bit off the back of him there as we come down through the corkscrew. Toten opting for the medium compound. Wayne G trying to trace him down on that racing soft. It's not got anyone too close to him yet. Brian Moncani third. See Benzo's a little way back at this point. He has a big slide into turn 1. Somerset Sarge currently in 5th, trying to chase Benzo down, but he's also opted for the medium compound rubber, so I don't think he's going to be pushing too hard at this point. Flash is in 6th. Looks like he's got mirrors full of Porsche at the moment though. It looks like Vex behind him, really closing up there through the hard braking zone into the corkscrew. Naked Racers dropped a bit off the pack now. Might be opting for a different strategy to the others though. He might be trying to save his tyres a bit more and manage that fuel wear, tyre wear, fuel consumption. On board again with Toten. Actually dipping the wheel on the gravel a tiny bit there, kicked up a little bit. Doesn't look like he's lost too much time. Wayne G is starting to catch him now. Toten is going to be in trouble if he doesn't manage to pull away. We are only 5 minutes into this 50-minute race. See, Toten's actually starting to he's starting to extend that gap a little bit again now. Corvette doing its work. But like Ferrari is really strong under braking. So he seems to, I think he closes up a lot into the corner entry, but then once they get onto a straight like this, Toten seems to pull away, he's got the edge. There we go, Wayne G hard braking. Close right up onto the back of Toten again. I think these two are going to be having quite a good battle for a lot of the race. Brian Moncani, he's a little bit in no man's land at the moment. He's not really in the slip of the front two, but he's not having to throw any defensive shapes just yet, as Benzo's a little way off the back of him in that R33 Skyline. So we've got Toten currently in first place after lap 5. We've got Wayne G in second. We've got Brian in third. Benzo's fourth. Somerset Sarge is fifth. He's picked up a 0.5 second penalty. I think there may have been slight contact between him and Vext a little bit earlier in this lap, but we did not see this. Must have missed it. Somerset Sarge serving his penalty. Vex is trying to make the most of Flash's slipstream there to get past Somerset. So Flash has moved up to 5th place. He's being chased down by Vex in 6th. Flash opting for the medium compound as well. Looked like he had a little bit of a shaky start, but he's managed to find his way back up to 5th. As he goes a little bit deep, that might have cost him. As Vex goes through to take 5th place. Is he going to be heavy enough on the brakes? Makes it through nicely. Oh. There might have been a tiny bit of contact there between Somerset Sarge and Flash. It looked like it unsettled Flash's car a little bit. Oh, was somebody going off in the background there? Not sure who that was. I think it must have been Naked Racer. Somerset Sarge now trying to chase down Flash. Toten still currently in first. Wayne G's still where he was before. He's not managed to pass him yet. As I say, he seems to keep closing up under the braking zones, but then Toten will pull away on the straight. So. Starting lap 8 now. 10 minutes into the race. Wayne G. And that Ferrari F430. He's still trying to chase Toten down. He's not managed to make any moves yet, but I think he's going to be trying to save as much of the rubber on them softs as he can. Because he is going to have to pit at some point. I don't think you're going to be able to take the softs all the way to the end. The mediums, almost probably. But definitely not the racing softs. You wouldn't be able to make 50 minutes on the racing softs, I'm sure. Although some of these lads, I'm sure they probably could. But it started getting a bit sketchy towards the end of the race. Brian's still in third. He's not being challenged by anyone just yet. Benzo's dropped off the back of him now. You can't. Oh, you can just see him there. As Brian comes around the final turn. Wayne G with current fastest lap for 1:23.9. Oh, and Benzo's just beat it with a 1:23.8. So it looks as if Benzo is in fact on a bit of a charge. Although it looks like he might be suffering a little bit from the tyre wear. As we've seen before in some of the previous races, the R33 seems to suffer a little bit from front tyre wear. Even though it is an all-wheel drive car, I think it's front heavy, and possibly the lads are favouring a more front preferential diff. As we go on board with Vex, he's just picked up a 0.5 second penalty. It's not going to help him in his efforts. Still got Flash chasing him down as he dips a wheel on the gravel there. Looking a little bit skittish tonight, that Porsche is. As he serves his penalty, I think Flash is going to manage to make his way through. Looks like Beck's covering it off. Into the hard braking zone of turn 1. Flash has closed up to Beck's now. It's definitely going to be in the slipstream. Beck's having the short shift there to try and get more turn in on the car. Didn't look like he was quite getting the rotation that he wanted. So it looks like he's starting to pull away from Flash a tiny bit. Got ball with Flash for a minute. Oh, it's a bit of an error from Vex there. Nearly losing the rear end. And he's picked up a 0.5 second penalty for it. I'm not totally sure what that was all about. I guess he must have exceeded the track limits to the left of the track there. That is unfortunate. Flash is surely going to get through now. Yeah, as Vex pulls to the outside to serve his penalty, I think Flash is going to take the inside. And he has. Oh, Vex is still there though, Vex is still there. He's managed to pull ahead, he's defending. So Flash still currently in 6th. Vex managing to pull away slightly. I think that's he had a better getaway out of turn 1. And obviously he's on the soft compound as opposed to Flash's medium. But that Corvette has got some mighty grunt. Into the corkscrew for the 11th time. Wayne G has actually, he's managed to steal the fastest lap. Oh, there's Toten's managed to steal it again. So Wayne G did have a 123 point something. Toten's just gonna beat it with a 123.6. So these two guys up front are just swapping lap times at the moment. Trying to get that extra point, I'm sure. Obviously, probably becoming more comfortable with the track car combi as the race goes on. So yeah, Flash not managing to get onto the back of Vex just yet. We'll check back in with these two in just a minute. Well, Somerset Sarge, he's a little way off the back of Flash now. He was right up there. In fact, I think he made up a few places and he's dropped a few again. I think it's possibly, I think he's possibly saving fuel. He's trying an alternative strategy as opposed to the one stop. Naked Racer not really making up a lot of time to the rest of the pack at the moment, but we have still got a pit stop to come. At least I'm sure most of them will probably be pitting unless they're trying a no stop. Toten now, he's started to pull away. He's pulled at least a couple of seconds on Waney. Still there though. Still could be able to challenge Toten for the position, first place towards the end of the race. Depending on what strategies they both go for. Toten looking a bit out of shape through the corkscrew there, but it's just that lobby stability again. You see the car skirting a little bit. Skirt, skirt. Wayne G trying to make that soft rubber work. He's just putting a fast this first sector, so he might be able to catch up to the back of Toten again. He's going to be putting them softs through their paces. See what sort of pace he can get out of them. Stay on board with him for this lap. Wayne G approaches the corkscrew for the 14th time. He's currently sat in second place. Toten is in first. Brian Moncani's in third. Benzo's fourth. Vexed is fifth. Flash is sixth. Sarge is seventh. And the Naked Racer's eighth. Looks like it might be a new fastest lap for Wayne G. Let's have a look. Oh, and he's down 0.8. So that wasn't a new fastest lap for Wayne G. Looked like he was definitely pushing it. And Brian actually not too far behind him now as well. I think he's got that. He's definitely got that dodge worked out. It's looking like he's got a lot of pace. I'm not sure what happened to the other two Dodge boys. I think maybe they're still getting their cars sorted. Hopefully we will see them before the end of this season, as I think we are now at the halfway mark. I think we've only got another 4 races left. Benzo in that R33 GTR, repping the JDM crew. And Yazoo livery. E-Team Hard representing. But it's looking like he's actually managed to pull away from Flash a little bit now. Be a good position to finish in if he managed to finish in 5th place. Top 5 is always good. You always want to be there on the podium, but sometimes settling for top 5 is can be as good. It can always help your campaign throughout the rest of the season. I know we were saying that the last couple of rounds the Porsche felt a little bit weird, so hopefully he's managed to get that setup dialed in. There's a bit of a slide there for, I think that was turn 2 or 3, probably turn 3. Flash in the second of the 2 Corvettes. He's definitely looking after them tyres, it looks like. Not sure if he's saving fuel as well, or he was on the back of Vexed and he seems to have dropped off. Might be just the difference. Oh, it's Vexed. It looks like Vexed has had an off. Yes, he's had an off up ahead. That's unlucky, Vexed. So Flash has managed to go through and take 5th. Oh, Vexed actually dives into the pits. So perhaps he's had enough of them softs now. He's going to say goodbye to the softs, take on a set of mediums. They didn't look massively bad, if I'm honest with you. So Naked Racer and Somerset have actually gone through to 6th and 7th. I'm not sure if Vexed is going to come out ahead of either of these two. I think he's going to come out right behind Somerset. In fact, I don't think he has. I think he's still in there. He's only just coming out now. So he's going to have a lot of work to do. After that pit, finding himself dead last. He's going to have to get his head down. His car does look a little bit unsettled on the mediums. A little bit of sketchiness in the stability there as well. Oh, as it looks like Flash has dived into the pits. He's going to get rid of them mediums and take on a set of softs. We've got Naked Racers gone in as well. The Somerset is going to move up to 5th place, I believe. And he has. Oh, and Brian Moncarney's actually managed to get past Wayne G, so I'm not sure if Wayne G's had a bit of a moment, dipped a weird on the gravel, and softs are starting to look a bit worse for wear. So these guys on the mediums actually looking a bit more comfortable at this point. I'll be surprised if Wayne G doesn't dive into the pits here. Take on a fresh set of rubber, or is he going to try and make them softs last as long as he can? He's already done 18 laps on them. I'm pretty sure this is where we're going to see him. I don't think he has. No, he's staying out. So Wayne G staying out on that worn soft rubber. Trying his most to catch up to Brian and Toten. Benzo staying out on them worn softs as well. Look at the fronts on the bottom left hand corner. You can see them fronts are nearly dead. He's literally got a third of the tread left, it looks like. I mean, I know that's not a tread indicator, but you get what I'm saying. And we're only 26 minutes into the race. So we're halfway, just past the halfway point. Somerset Sarge is still out on them war mediums. The mediums definitely not wearing as much as the softs as you would expect. Flash in 6th. He's managed to pit and come out ahead of Vexed. Looks like he's just been a fastest sector as well. Toten with the current fastest lap of 1:23.425. I wonder if Flash is going to be able to better it, as Benzo actually does go into the pits. So he's decided to get rid of them very heavily worn soft. The GTR absolutely eating them front rubber. Beck's trying to stay with Flash, but I think he's struggling on that medium compound. I think Flash is actually going to be stealing that fastest lap. We'll stay on board and have a look. So yeah, Flash with a 1:23.038, absolutely blistering that there, Flash. Fair play. Yeah, he has. He's managed to gap Vex now, so Vex not even in the slipstream anymore. Slowly approaching the 30-minute mark. That'll mean only 20 minutes of this race as Wayne G goes into the pit, so he's going to get rid of his softs. I'm not sure he's going to need to take any fuel on, so... Naked racer getting blue flagged. Not sure by who. Although we can see someone behind him in that graphic. Oh, and it's Toten. It's our race leader Toten coming up on Naked Racer. Naked Racer looking like he's on the soft, new set of softs. Yeah, Toten not actually close enough yet to make a pass, so I'm sure once he does get close enough, that's when Naked Racer will let him through. Toten still out on their mediums. I think Toten might be going for a no-stop. Brian Moncani dives into the pits. Still can't see his car yet. Pit straight is quite a long one, I believe. Wayne G. I wonder if Wayne G is going to manage to get past Brian as he serves his pit. Or is he too far back? I think Brian's going to be coming out of the pits anytime soon. Wayne G, oh, you can see he's just put the softs on, so he will be leaving anytime now. I think he is going to come out ahead of Wayne G. And he has. So yeah, Brian is back on track. Somerset Sarge is actually starting to catch up to Wayne G now. Somerset Sarge on that more worn medium compound. Looks like he's making it work though. I think you have got to give the mediums a good few sets of laps before you can actually start pushing on them. So I think he's found the optimum grip, and he's now trying to hammer it home. Benzo looking a lot more confident on that new set of rubber. Coming up to the corkscrew. Flash ain't far behind him though. Flash is catching up to him. Through the corkscrew nicely. Flash is there as well, and it looks like Flash is trying to smash out another fastest lap. He's absolutely flying in this second stint. Corvette definitely looking a lot faster on that softer compound. Oh, I thought it was going to be a new fastest lap, but Flash has still got the fastest lap for 1:23.038. Very, very good lap that. Vexed in 7th. I don't think that pitting early's really helped him out much. Also, it looks like Benzo was going really slow there, so Vex has managed to get past Benzo. I think Benzo must have had a bit of an off. Oh, as Vex goes real deep, Vex gone really deep, he's into the gravel. Benzo's going to go back through. He's going to have to be careful here as Vex, he's got dirty rubber, and as suspected, he's locked the wheels up on the braking and gone straight into the gravel again. That's unlucky, Vexed. Just not looking like that car's actually got any sort of grip at the moment. Not sure if there's an issue with it. It might be does look like it could be maybe a suspension issue or a steering rack issue. You know, Wayne G was plagued with a steering rack issue in the MX-5 Cup, so Maybe that's something I need to get the engineers to have a look at. Naked racer. Also been a little bit on the back foot since the incident on the first lap. The opening stages of the race. Actually driving that M3 really well. He looked quite uncomfortable in the last round, but he looks a lot more comfortable in this round, and he actually qualified in third, I believe it was. So he does definitely look like he's getting the grips with that M3 now. As he kicks up a bit of gravel in there, he's staying with the race leader. If he manages to keep on his bumper, he might be able to make the most of that slipstream and start maybe catching up some of the rest of the pack. Obviously, he actually picks up a 0.5 second penalty, so it's not really going to help him a lot, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Don't lose masses of time here, as you will see in just a second when he comes up to the penalty line. There you go, serves it there, and he's off again. So yeah, it's not too bad, but it does feel like an eternity when you're obviously when you're in the race. Toten with an absolutely huge lead at the moment. I'm not even going to hazard a guess at how far behind second place is, because yeah, Toten's he's managed to pull a lot. I think second place is coming along the start-finish straight now. The graphic on the top right, he'll be coming up to turn 1. And yeah, this is Brian Moncani. He's in second place currently, quite comfortably as well. Wayne G's he's dropped off the back of him. I'm not sure where Wayne G's gone. According to the graphic, he's currently in 4th. Somerset Sarge has moved up to 3rd place, so he's had a solid strategy again. Wayne G's going to be trying to chase him down now, and he is on a better he is on the better, newer medium compound. As you can see, they're hardly worn. So Somerset Sarge chasing the podium, Wayne G chasing him down, and he's managed to get past him. It was a nice overtake by Wayne G. Somerset made a bit of an error, and Wayne G managed to capitalise. The Sarge actually closes right up to him, coming into the corkscrew there. Sarge is looking quite quick in that Porsche again. He has been very fast through all 4 rounds so far, so Wayne G not quite managing to pull away just yet. Not having to defend either though. Sarge isn't close enough to go for a move. He's not going to try a lunge from back there. Well, it actually looks like Vex has possibly retired the car. I'm not too sure. I think he was feeling quite uncomfortable with the setup. Maybe there was something broken on the car, so he's had to. It looks like he's had to take it in the pits and leave it there. I'm sure he'll be going for an early bath. So Sarge still managing to close right up to Wayne G under braking, so the Porsche is actually does look like it's pretty good on the brakes as well as the Ferrari. So Flash, not too far behind, but he's got a little bit of work to do if he wants to be challenging Wayne G for the podium, and he's got to get past Somerset Sarge first as well. So, but he's done pretty well to start in 8th and managed to get where he is as we approach the 40-minute mark. So, fair play, Flash. Oh, it's Brian Moncarney. I think Brian Moncarney's absolutely smashed the fastest lap. He's managed to get 1:22.8. I'm sure Flash is probably going to try and answer that. In fact, I think Toten, Wayne G and Flash are all probably going to be trying to get the fastest lap, trying to steal it off of Brian. That is a very, very respectable 1:22.8 there from Brian. Benzo in 6th. He's not too far off the back of Flash, to be fair. We just saw him go around the corner there, or go under the bridge as Benzo came around turn 4. What was it, 5? Might have been 5. Yeah, it's got a 0.5 second penalty, but I don't think Naked Rage is close enough to be able to capitalise on that. And he's not. There he is. So yeah, Naked Racer looking like... Has he managed to get past? I'm not sure if he's managed to get past Toten or if that's Somerset Sarge coming up behind him. Or is Toten going to lap him again? Yeah, Vexed well and truly retired. Mechanic still waiting there eagerly to try and give him a new set of tyres, trying to will him on, but he's definitely had enough. Probably just go and get a nice burger from the burger van. Cup of coffee. And taxi home. Taxi for Vexed. Brian Moncarney still trying to chase down Toten. I think he's managed to beat his, he has as well. He's beat his fastest, his previous fastest lap with a 1:22.479. The one before was a 1:22.8. So yeah, fair play Brian. Absolutely going to work in that Dodge Viper. Wayne G. Still being hounded by Somerset. He's not quite close enough to actually give him too much grief, but I'm sure Wayne is definitely going to be conscious that he's got that Porsche sat behind him. Trying to stay smooth and consistent, it looks like. Also a big shout out to our commentators, Paul Ebden and Ian URL Firepower. Sorry Ian, I had a brain fart and I completely forgot your last name, but obviously Firepower, you can watch his commentary vids on the URL Ultimate Racing League YouTube channel, and I believe Paul Ebden's is at Paul's Racing channel on YouTube. Also a shout out to Hambridge Transport Limited, which I believe is our main sponsor. Somerset Sarge still trying to catch up to Wayne G. Still be a good result. He's had some very good results this season as Somerset Sarge. He's had some solid strategies and definitely putting that Porsche through its paces. Definitely be nice to see the Honda NSX boys and the other Dodge Viper boys back. Oh, Sarge actually has a bit of a moment. He's collected the gravel, but he's managed to keep going. It's not affected him too much, but he's going to have dropped a little bit off the back of Wayne G now, and he is going to have to contend with Flash soon. Although Flash is looking like he's on very worn softs at the moment, so... But to be fair, the tyre wear looked fairly equal between the two cars. Flash got slightly better rears, but the fronts both look like they'd worn pretty similarly. It looks like Flash has just done the fastest first sector. Possibly chasing that fastest lap. As we're coming up to around 5 minutes left of this race. Also a big shout out to Flash for hosting and for being the brainchild of this series, this GT2 endurance. I think the next one that's going to be run on a Friday night is an Alfa Romeo 1551 make series, hosted by Molson and Hodgie. As I say, we've got another, I believe another 4 rounds left of this Ultimate Racing League GT2 Series Championship. As Flash starting to close up to the back of Somerset now. He's going to be challenging them for that 4th place very soon. Good ball, Flash. So Somerset's got mirrors all full of Corvette, and he goes a little bit deep. That's let Flash through. He's still there, is he? Oh no, he's in the rear view. Closing right out to the back of Flash there. See if Flash can pull away from him. He's going to be trying to use the torque of that torque of that Corvette, sorry, coming up to the hill. Looked like he might have gone a little bit deep there. Somerset's got to run. He's going to be close enough into the corkscrew. I don't think he is. I don't think he's going to be silly enough to send it there, is he? Or as he literally glances the back of Flash's bumper there. That could have been tears before bedtime. So it looks like he's managed to take the inside. Flash going a little bit wide. Right battle formed between these two here. Somerset Sarge's managed to take up 4th place again. Flash is sat behind him. We're coming into the final turn. Somerset defending. Flash has got to run. He's going to get past him into turn 1. He's going to have that inside. He's got the inside. He's moved to the outside. He's forcing Somerset a little bit wide. He might be able to get a switcheroo, but he's not quite close enough. He's just settling and sticking behind Flash at the moment. Flash is trying to pull away. Somerset's trying to stay with him. Trying his utmost on them warm mediums. Worn mediums, not warm. Well, they probably are very warm, to be fair. In fact, I reckon they'd probably give you a few blisters if you tried keeping your hands on them for too long. I think this is going to be the closest battle coming up to the start-finish line. There's, oh, actually, Naked Racers managed to get past Benzo as well. We'll have a quick look. So Naked Racer, he has managed to get past Benzo. He's picked up a 0.5 second penalty, but Benzo isn't close enough at this point to be able to get back past him, I don't think. Although it did look like Racer went a bit wide there. Tony's still currently in first, Brian Moncani second. Wayne G third. Flash is fourth, and he has actually managed to pull away from Somerset slightly now. I don't think Somerset's going to be making too many more moves towards the end of this race. It is going to be coming up to the final lap soon, as we are on the 49-minute mark. See if Benzo manages to get back through. I think Naked Race is going to move over to defend the inside, although Benzo's not actually close enough to try and send it yet. At least not, so they're going to continue in 6th and 7th. Toten's starting to catch up to him though. Toten absolutely dominating this race from start to finish. He's made that no-stop strategy work. And he's absolutely put a stonking lead over the rest of the field. No one really able to do anything to contend with him. Nobody had any answers, and this is actually the final lap now. Stay on board with our race leader. So Wayne G is actually going to finish in 3rd place. Flash is going to finish in 4th. Somerset's 5th. Naked Race is going to take 6th. Benzo 7th. Oh. Hang on, what happened there? Somehow Somerset Sarge ended up. I'm not sure what happened there. And there's your race winner and your leader for the race. Absolutely dominated the race there, Toten. And Brian Moncani is in fact 2nd, so I'm not sure what happened towards the end of that race, but there you go. That was your 4th round anyway, guys, and we'll try and get the points for you for the next round. I'm not entirely sure where it is, but I've been Vexed, and we'll see you for the next one. Good night.